Hello there, this is Melek and welcome to episode 25 of my Dishonored 2 playthrough. I'm going to read the next entry in my travel log because I'm pretty sure I'll have another one in here. Here we go. In the end, it wasn't me who stopped Kieran Jindosh, it was his own vanity. He built a machine to destroy intellect, hoping perhaps to use it on a rival like Sokolov. Jindosh never imagined it would be used on his own mind. The greatest intellect of our day, reduced to that of a confused child. So there will be no more clockwork soldiers. That part of Duke Aberley's plan is ruined. I bet that gets his attention. And I've rescued Anton Sokolov. What's left of him anyway. The man has aged since last I saw him. The intellect is still there. I hope. But physically, he struggles in every way. To walk, to eat, to piss. Conditions on the boat exasperate his discomfort. Still, there's nothing to be done. For now, the dreadful whale is our only home. I was in the void. Only this time, it wasn't the outsider who met me there. It was Delilah Copperspoon. She's grown in power somehow, and wanted me to see things through her eyes. She showed me her mother, left to die in a debtor's prison. And Jessamine, her half-sister, pampered in the luxury of her palace, Dunwall Tower. Silks, fine tutors, grand feasts, while Delilah hid in the kitchen. Her shared father, Emperor Johann Coldwin, with his empty promises, telling Delilah she'd be a princess too, and soon. This was the past, as she wanted me to see it. I wish I knew if it were all lies. Some of it has the ring of truth. Right. Bye, rats. Yeah, you can't open doors. You're just rats.
Jindosh wanted me to help him with a rather complicated problem. It would have enabled him to make his clockwork soldiers at a fraction of the cost. Clever man.
Not clever enough. What's wrong with people like that?
A restless mind and an empty heart, perhaps. Jindosh would have snuffed me out as soon as he got bored. I appreciate what Corvo did for me, freeing me from that place.
I searched for you, Anton. I would have found you.
I knew you'd try, Megan. They kept me going after they gave me to Jindosh.
Either way, you're back now. I'm glad.
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Corvo, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding.
Great.
When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous. As obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Elimination. That sounds fun.
Wake me when Karnaca starts to burn. What a painting that will make.
Wow. Steady on. Not a painting I can nab.
Jessamine's face has never faded from my memory. Could Delilah truly be her sister?
I painted that from memory, which is a tricky thing. But I must admit to seeing some of the old Emperor's features in her face. It was long ago when I took Delilah in. Whipped thin, angry and brilliant. But her obsession with the occult and the Caldwin family took her out of my circles.
Delilah's paintings are chaotic, but she sculpts much better than you, Anton.
You knew Delilah? When were you going to tell me?
When you needed to know. My past is none of your business, Royal Protector.
Another lifetime. We all came to Karnaca for our own reasons, Corvo. Megan had hers too. I'm sure you understand the need for secrets.
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm just checking out things to steal, really. I mean, technically it's not stealing, because, you know. Already read that one. Oh wow, okay, what's this? Dear passengers, I'd like to offer my apologies for being such a grumpy captain. First to Anton, who I called a senile old goat when he decided to bring live blood fires on board for study. Not a single day passes without me staring into light at those little marvels of nature. Second, my apologies to whoever broke the blood fly tank, allowing them to flutter down into the engine room, bringing joy to this sad boat of mine, with the gentle humming of their soft wings. I deeply regret calling you a clumsy sack of guano. But now that we've all had time to enjoy their charming company, can someone please exterminate every last blood fly on my ship? Okay. I think maybe I should eradicate the blood fly infestation. I mean, this is an important bloody thing. Why has this not been brought to my attention, like, directly?
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than I would have expected.
I'll talk to her and see how she's getting on properly.
Good to see that you're still with us. Thank you for helping Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
I'm working on that. Believe me, the Duke has my full attention.
Karnaca's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
Maybe, Alexandria, but sometimes your friends dictate your fate.
Well, either she's being very stoic about being the crown killer. No, this is not the right way. I think I might have to go up to go down, or something like that. Or I just have to go a slightly different way. There they are. Well, it looks like I killed them all. I don't see any more. What, rats are no good either. Well, they're kind of good. Because I can possess them. But I think they're pretty much just infinite. I think I've killed all the blood flies. Okay, cool. Mission accomplished. Look at I mean, 3 rats with 1 swipe. That's pretty good. Okay, right. I think I've pretty much done as needed. Let's head to the skiff. On to the next mission.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yeah, let's get to go.
Yes, let's go.
Why do I always look at the front of the mask before putting it on? Is it kind of like a reminder of what or who I am? Or is it like I'm checking to see how much blood is on it or something? I don't know. Witches from Delilah's coven can walk among bloodflies without harm. So Delilah's witches, they're hers. That makes sense.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything.
Great.
Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Nice.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad I searched in here. We've got monies. Need to use rewire tools. I've not been using them. Howler dust.
Because it reminds me of good times. But what's the point of buying wood from a country you never visited?
Lady Shersha has money, so she gets the wood she wants.
Well, alrighty then.
Hello.
Is that a guard?
What happened here? How could this happen?
Nothing happened there. Okay, so before I end up completely messing everything up, yeah, I'm gonna end up going. I'm gonna head over here because at the end of the day, I think it's good to get extra options. We've got quite a few elite guards actually. Oh wow, there's a lot. Look at all them runes and bone charms I mean. I want that one.
This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Okay, so I can't get in here, but I do need to get in there somehow. I'm guessing there's gonna be a way to get over. Oh, shit. Ah, bugger.
Time to collect this bounty! You won't get away!
I don't know.
What are you waiting for?
I feel like I may have at least partially gotten away.
Where are you hiding, coward?
You saw where I went, you dumbass.
Damn it. I need to pee.
So disfigured.
I lost him.
Blood mess all around him. Horrible.
Royal
Come
protector
out
or
wherever
not,
you are.
He's gonna bleed all the same.
Wow, you know exactly who I am. You see, this mask is useless.
I'm not in the mood. Show yourself.
No.
I'll find
You don't stand a chance anyway.
Come on. I don't have time for games.
Where is he? Damn it. Just say something's amiss. Then I
Come
just
on.
think
Won't
Can't
hurt
stay
ya.
hidden forever.
he might be somewhere close. It makes me so nervous. Probably too late now.
Next time.
What the hell? I tried to knock him out. Wow.
I'm not impressed.
Be impressed now. You impressed now? No? Yeah? Yeah, jumping on people should be easy. But it isn't. So I've switched that off. So in theory, it's disabled things. Although I'm going to loot all this stuff because, let's face it, it's good. Windmill operation, we know about that. More copper wire. Is that him? No. Oh, there's a recording of some sort. So much copper wire around here. I'm not sure where I actually sell it all.
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth has some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
Eliminated. I like the implication there. Eels. I eat so many big tins of eels. Awesome. Just knock a clock off the wall. Okay, it has a functioning metronome. Which finishes really, really quickly. And the fan moved! That's awesome! Sorry. I can't grab that. What else can I grab? That's a tap. It's a glass. Oh, why does this amuse me so much? Right, okay. hello. Ah, it's behind here. Behind the wall. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's on the roof. And he's basically spotted one of the unconscious people. I'm guessing the metronome is basically just the equivalent of a clock, you know what I mean? And it will just distract people. I hope to use that at some point. Overseer Archburn. I should be back within a few days. Continue to compile information on Brianna Ashworth's activities, despite the odd letter we received from our oracular sisters in Colero. It's not that like them to issue a proclamation without certainty, but I know I'm right about Ashworth. My gut tells me she's a threat. That said, the Howlers are my priority. This conflict with Paolo could affect our influence in Karnaca for years to come. Yours in the strictures, Vice Overseer Liam Byrne. That was a slightly disconcerting noise. just knock the fire out. Ooh. Yeah, I needed to stock up on grenades after I'll just take these coins that are now covered in glass. Right. Hello. Well, this is interesting. Yeah, genuinely. I now have a map of the conservatory, which will be useful if there isn't actually one, you know, there. And Brianna Ashworth, it says, is in number 1, or possibly at the front there. So she's either the Curator Ashworth's office, obviously, or sometimes in the Roseboro prototype. Isn't that the one that's closed? Like, indefinitely? Now, that's interesting. I thought that there was something permanently closed, wasn't there? Can't see what that is. Okay. Well, that could potentially be interesting information. On the Oracular Order. Much has been said about the blind sisters of the Oracular Order. In truth, their eyes function just as well as yours or mine. However, they do endeavour to become blind to distractions and frivolities. They will, if necessity binds them, walk among us, wearing richly hued blindfolds, or otherwise covering their eyes. In this way they remain at all times ready to see things clearly. Decisions are made during cloistered gatherings, though no others are permitted to observe. The process was described to me, so I render it here with permission. A room is prepared with heavy incense and blessings from the strictures. In a circle sit 30 or more sisters of our order, until the room is brimming. We will hear no topic, lest we have each had adequate time to research. Several outcomes will be discussed, and some sisters are specifically tasked with advancing less popular or unlikely scenarios. It is not permitted to remain silent. Every voice must be heard. It may take some time to arrive at a decision, and by then all are quite versed in the myriad consequences, and may have lengthy advice for all contingencies. When an opinion is written, it may be as short as a sentence, or fill 20 pages, yet still, one last sister must approve it, the High Oracle herself. That sounds like an incredibly bureaucratic, inefficient way of making any decision in a large group. I mean, could you imagine 30 people, none of them can remain silent, all have to ultimately, accept or arrive at a consensus of some sort. Maybe they don't have to all agree, surely not, because, well, that'd just be insane. But yeah, they can't. I mean, that's just mental. Anyway, that's it for this session. I will continue my exploration of this area next time. So until then, cheerio.